You ready for a fun-filled day, Liz? She says she's ready. Okay. Let's do this. Hey there, YouTube. Vagabond Mel here. And today is a gorgeous day. It's October 5th, I believe. Nope, it's October 6th, Sunday. And we are going to the it's not strawberry. It's the Apple Harvest Festival in Southington, Connecticut. And we're also on our way there, gonna just stop at my dad's house because I made some chicken soup. I'd also like to discuss with you today this really weird experience I had. I had a really weird experience a couple days ago. It was, it happened at night, and it's not the first time this happened. It happened to me maybe 3 times prior. This has happened to me, where I wake up in the middle of the night and it feels like someone is holding me, like not in a bad way, but in a loving embrace. And nobody's sleeping in the bed with me, so nobody's there, but it feels like an arm is around me. And it hasn't happened to me in probably 8 years. So it's been 8 years this hasn't happened, and I thought I was finally free of it. But it did happen again a couple nights ago, where I felt an arm was resting on my shoulder and holding me, just comforting me. But I don't know what it's about. Like, I am completely lucid. Like, I know that it could be a dream, but I was completely lucid. I'm always lucid when it happens. And 8 years ago, the last time this happened to me, it was actually really frightening. The last time it happened 8 years ago was, so I wake up to somebody holding me, someone who's not there, and I just sat with it for a while, just analyzing exactly what I was feeling, and out of curiosity, and I wasn't scared. I have a lot of weird things happen to me. I'll get into that later, but anyway, I don't get frightened really when stuff like this happens to me. But anyway, so last time this happened, the entity or ghost, whatever it was, a poltergeist, they actually moved my head so it faced them. I couldn't see them, of course, because nothing was there, but they moved my head and they wanted to kiss me on the mouth. And that's when I was like, nope, okay, nope, I'm done. Go away, go away. This is not working out for me.
I don't know why she can't clean things properly.
Okay. Okay, tube, I just dropped off the chicken soup for my dad, and he's very happy with that. And so what was I talking about? My the weird encounter with the person, the ghost in my bed. The ghost person. It's unexplainable, really. I searched, scoured the internet for answers. You know, of course, it's just a dream. It feels really real. That's the thing that gets me. It's just the realness, the physical feel of someone's arms around me, and it's like I could feel the pressure, the body weight. I mean, I really can't explain it, but it is. I don't believe that it's a poltergeist or a ghost. I'm a very skeptical person. I like science, I like logic, and I don't know, I think if ghosts really do exist, they're not gonna hang around here, you know, they're gonna go explore the universe. What's up with that? But, so, anyway, a couple days ago, I had the ghost in my bed. Not a real ghost, because I don't necessarily believe that. And while they were in my bed, there is another weird thing that happens to me at night, and this is also very bizarre, and it hasn't happened to me in also at least 8 years. But I suffer from what is called exploding head syndrome, and what that means is that I hear auditory hallucinations, and it is a sign of schizophrenia, but I am definitely not a schizophrenic. This exploding head, it happens to me at night when I'm usually I wake up from a dream, and then I hear an auditory hallucination. And last night it was very subtle, but while I felt the ghost's arms around me, holding me, I also heard music. So once I heard the music, I was thinking, okay, this really is a dream. I am not experiencing anything supernatural. My brain is just half asleep right now. And that's when I decided to just sit up and turn and say, okay, go away, I'm awake. Go away, ghost. And that was it. It went away. But that exploding head syndrome is really crazy. I'll tell you something. So it's been so long since I experienced it, but last time I experienced it, over at least 8 years ago, I think I was just taking a nap. I was so tired, and I was taking a nap, and I heard what sounded like a buzzsaw. My dad's workshop was right next to my bedroom, and I thought he was working on something. He wasn't even home. I don't think anybody was home. And I heard unmistakable the sound of his buzzsaw, super loud, like screeching. Another time when I was sleeping and experienced the exploding head, I heard televisions. It started with one TV, and then the more I listened, then it sounded like there were 2 TVs on, and then 3 TVs, and it was all very jumbled. But the longer I laid there and just listened to this racket in my head, the sound got louder and louder and louder, and I thought my eardrums were gonna burst open because it was so loud. And I was thinking, man, how is this even possible? Like, I'm not trying to wake myself up at this point. I'm just such a curious person, you know, and I wanted to understand what the heck was happening to me. So I just laid there and I listened, and I was like, how is this even possible? What is happening right now? Like, I am completely awake. My eyes are open, and I'm still laying there. I didn't move, but it's just an unexplainable, freaky thing. And I mean, it again, like so many weird things happen to me, that stuff like this does not frighten me when it happens. But anyway, like, I think the reason why I experience these, the exploding head and the ghost in my bed, I think it has to do with this thing I have. I self-diagnosed myself. It is called histamine intolerance, and this happens when you're trying to sleep at night, but you can't turn your brain off. Your brain just keeps going in cycles, and it just doesn't stop. And I had this histamine intolerance ever since I could remember. I've always struggled with sleep, and I was an insomniac for probably up until I was 31, maybe 32 years old, and when I discovered Benadryl. Benadryl is the only thing that helps. I take a little, just the tiniest little Benadryl pill. It's actually a Kirkland brand, over the counter. It's called Kirkland Sleep Aid, and it has this special ingredient. It's the only thing that's ever helped me. And I take half of a pill, and I take a melatonin, and I tell you what, that saved my life. Like, I could sleep like a baby now. Definitely still can't have caffeine. And I do drink London Fog lattes, which is Earl Grey. It's a black tea, caffeinated. And I think that the tea has caused this ghost in my bed, and for me to experience the exploding head syndrome as I used to. And but it's freaky that happens, and it's just histamine. Like, the brain is so weird. But yeah, so I mean, that's just like a little snippet of the things I've experienced while I'm asleep at night. Weird stuff. Really, really weird stuff. And it's nothing to be frightened of. I shouldn't say I don't believe in the supernatural, because I had so many weird experiences that actually it's kind of proof to me that, you know, there's a lot going on that we don't know about. I'll get into that in a different day. I'll tell you about it, all my weird experiences. Line to the apple fritters.
From front to back.
What do you think, Lizzie? A little busy today, huh?
From the back to the middle and around again.
Go home?
Yes.
Okay, let's do this. Good to me, I know, but I can't change the softer side. I'm a bitch, I'm a lover, I'm a child, I'm a mother. Arby's. We got the meats. McDonald's. We got the arches. High, but I'm grounded. Sane and overwhelmed. There's a Groot! Groot! My favorite place in Cheshire is coming up. It's a beautiful scenery. Got a little pond with a weeping willow. It's so pretty. It's like a postcard. Oh, look at Tesla truck, Tesla truck. Okay, everybody, I am nearing home, so I'm gonna say goodbye, and thank you so much for listening. For those of you who stayed for the end, I appreciate it. Okay, meow.